Students of class 9, we will continue regarding our discussion of chemistry reaction, and we have also discussed the last three types of reaction. As promised, I am returning with this session with double decomposition reaction. Now students, please revise the previous video in which all the three reactions have been given. So let us see this double decomposition reaction. This is a type of chemical change in which two compounds in a solution react to form two new compounds by mutual exchange of radical. Double decomposition is also called double displacement reaction. So students, please pay attention. Double decomposition means double decomposition. Now let us see, this is a compound AB and this is a compound CD. In this double decomposition reaction, this A loses its this part B and this C loses its part of D. So A will lose B and get C. Similarly, C will lose D and get B. It means AB will change to AD and CD will change to CB. These reactions are of generally two types. First is precipitation reaction and second is neutralization reaction. Students, please check the mouse cursor. Precipitation reaction, a chemical reaction in which two compounds in their aqueous state react to form insoluble salt. Students, please check insoluble salt. This is called a precipitate. Now for example, we can see BaCl2 reacting with sodium sulfate. In this reaction, students, you can easily see that Ba is losing its Cl and getting this SO4. Similarly, Na will lose SO4 and get this Cl2. So, BaCl2 changes to BaSO4, which is the precipitate here, and Na2SO4 changes to NaCl. Precipitation is the formation of insoluble product when two solutions are mixed or when a gas is bubbled into solution. This experiment is to show double decomposition. Take silver nitrate solution and mix HCl or NaCl. You will see a white curdy precipitate of AgCl. Second reaction, fill 1/3 of a test tube with solution of dilute sulfuric acid and add it to a solution of BaCl2. This BaSO4 white thick precipitate is formed. Now double decomposition also seen with evolution of gas. You can see here, if iron sulfide is treated with sulfuric acid or zinc sulfide is treated with hydrochloric acid, in each of the case H2S gas actually is produced. Now students, we will see the neutralization reaction. Neutralization means acid plus base produces salt and water only. You will also see this neutralization in class 10. This is acid, this is base. After reaction, salt and water only is formed. Cancelling the common ion Na plus and Cl minus, the only change is combination of H plus and OH minus to produce H2O. Neutralization of a soluble base with an acid is given here. You can see these are actually alkali and these are actually acid, and product is salt and water. Neutralization of an insoluble base with acid is also given. These are bases which are insoluble. These are acid and these are resultant salt and water. As a chemical process, neutralization has many uses. Like someone has stung by a bee and the bee actually inject an acid into a skin. Now acid can be neutralized by base only, so we should apply slaked lime or baking soda, which neutralizes the acid and gives us relief. Similarly, if our stomach gland secretes HCl in excess, we drink magnesia or ENO or take Digene to neutralize it and feel the relief. Acid that is accidentally split on cloth or body can be neutralized with ammonia solution because ammonia is a good base. If soil is somehow acidic and thus unfavorable for the growth of certain crops, slack lime is added to neutralize the acid, and hence it makes the soil very good or neutral. Students, we will also check this point, energy change in chemical reaction. In every chemical reaction, energy change takes place. Every substance that has a fixed amount of stored energy, which is in form of potential energy, is referred to chemical energy. A chemical reaction involves the breaking of a bond between atom and making up of new bond. Depending upon the energy released or absorbed, the chemical reaction can be defined as of two types. First is exothermic, second is endothermic. Exothermic reaction. A chemical reaction in which heat is given out is called exothermic. You can check the example here. Carbon burns to produce carbon dioxide and heat. This is exothermic reaction. Similarly, methane burning is also exothermic. Now, methane is a substance which readily burns and gives out large amount of energy. So, methane is actually a fuel. When water is added to quicklime, a lots of energy is given out, and this energy is very painful. Now check the another example, formation of water with hydrogen and oxygen. You can see energy change is also shown here. Now sometimes you can also see there is a sign of a delta which indicates the heat. Now in formation of ammonia, you can see this is delta, this is heat. So these all are actually exothermic reaction. Another type of reaction is endothermic reaction. We can also check these endothermic and exothermic reaction. So going on to endothermic reaction, you can see a chemical reaction in which heat is absorbed. Students, please pay attention. Heat is taken in or absorbed is called endothermic reaction. It causes fall in temperature. Such reaction cannot sustain without supply of energy from external source. In an endothermic reaction, total content of a product is more than that of reactant. So let us check an example. Formation of carbon dioxide is given here. You can see carbon and sulfur. This is actually endothermic reaction. Similarly, nitrogen and oxygen combining to form NO, and you can see external heat is supplied. So this is also endothermic reaction. Now calcium carbonate decomposes into CaO and CO2. This is also endothermic reaction. Now going on to last point of this chapter. First is photochemical reaction and second is electrochemical reaction. Photochemical reaction takes place by absorption of light, and you can see here electrochemical reaction takes place by absorption of electrical energy. Students, this is photosynthesis and this is electrolysis of water. Now students, we have reached the end of the chapter, so I will request you to please revise the syllabus and check the video again and again. There are some questions I have given the answer with black pen here. Answer is also provided you with PDF form. So please students, go through the video, and if you have any comments, please write to me in the comment box. I will surely answer your questions. Thank you.